Hello, beautiful angels, and welcome to the Spirits Within Us. My team's here and creators here. Any negative energies that are being sent to the channel, to myself, or to you, the viewer, I transmute those into pure, unconditional love, light, and healing energies for our minds, bodies, and souls. Send love out to those that are sending them, and I hope that they find joy, peace, and happiness within their hearts. So, don't know where we're going. We're just going to let the cards teach us and tell us where we need to go. Okay, so we have the Star, we have the Hermit, and we have the Temperance Angel. So obviously you are the Star. You had to go in Hermit mode for some reason, and I believe that this was to help with your abilities, you know, to bring you up and to higher your vibration, basically. Being the Star, you know, you were born to actually shine. You have always been this very beautiful, shiny character. And obviously you went into hermit mode because you had a few mountains that you had to climb, and you had to get over a few things that were there in your way, and you needed to move out of these situations because you needed to learn. Being the Temperance Angel, I believe you had to learn some other gifts, basically. What we will do, we'll do these. We'll see what we get from these ones. These, I've been guided to these, so I've got a feeling that someone's very tense at the moment. You've been feeling very tense, and you're being asked to calm down and to centre yourself a little bit more. That you've been getting a little bit anxious. That's what I'm feeling from someone who's watching at the moment. You've been overthinking things, and you've been having like a sickness sort of feeling, being brought up, an anxiety feeling over some issue. Okay, we have peace. So there is no peace. There's something that's going on in your life at the moment. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. I believe that it came on the downside. So there is something that's causing this anxiety. There is something that's causing this instability in your being, basically. There's someone around you that's causing you to be anxious and to have a feeling of, no, I'm not going to say lack, because you're not in lack, but you've got this nervousness about you, basically. Over the Hermit, we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So I believe that in the past situation, you was getting no inner peace for some reason. Even though you are the Star, even though you're very shiny, there was something that was causing you to have anxieties, to have no inner peace, to be worried and stressing over things, basically. And then you basically took yourself into the Hermit mode, and you accepted the challenges, and you understood that these is the best way to learn. So whilst you were in Hermit mode, you were learning, you were going through a process and learning. You know, I believe it was different gifts. I believe that you, you know, different knowledge, just some more wisdom that you needed to learn. And this is what you were doing in Hermit mode. You were learning more things to help you on your journey. And then you have the Temperance Angel with acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So yeah, you had to do a lot of work, basically, because of things that were causing you to be in your thoughts. You were overthinking things in the past because someone or something was trying to stop you from being the Star, you know, from shining, basically, and they were causing you instabilities in your life. So you went into the Hermit mode, and you realised that you had to learn, you know, to move forward out of this situation. You had to learn that you had no, I just got that you had no control over this situation. And then with the acceptance over the temperance angel, you had to accept that this what went on in your past, you know, there was no way you could have changed it. There was no way you could have changed the outcome of this situation from your past, basically. So you had to accept it and you had to move on. You had to accept that whatever was happening, you know, had to happen for a reason. We have grief. So I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, and that's over the star. So you were in grief. You were in grief in the past, and I believe that whilst you were grieving, you had someone there who was also trying to stop your inner peace, that was affecting you and bringing on a lot more anxieties than you actually needed. They were bringing on instabilities in your life, and they was doing this because you were in grief, you know. You wasn't grieving over this individual. You were actually in grief of the loss of, I just got a parent, so you were in grief at the loss of a parent, and this was bringing up these anxieties. And there was someone around you at the time who was also causing the anxieties, but they were like, instead of letting you be and letting you just grieve, they were contributing to everything that you were actually going through. You should have just only been grieving the loss of a loved one, but you wasn't only just grieving the loss of a loved one. You had someone in your energy who was just messing with your head, basically. Over the Hermit and adversary, we have worry. So I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So you actually did. You learned that worry, you know, you stopped worrying over this, because that's what they were doing. They were making you worry. They were making you worry over things that didn't need to worry about. They were causing you insecurities and instabilities. And I think this is a love relationship that we're on at the moment. So I'm going to get some more cards out in a while. Over the Temperance Angel, you had to stop worrying about this. You had to move out of the situation from whatever you was being put in by an individual. It was a person who was doing this to you, and they were bringing on grief. They were bringing on instabilities. They were bringing on worries. They were stopping your inner peace, basically, because of this one person, because they knew how shiny and beautiful you were. And you had to go into your hermit mode to, I believe you separated from this person. I believe that you walked away, and you realised you are the Temperance Angel, and you become in acceptance that you couldn't change anything about this person, and you had to walk away into your freedom, basically. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So you did. I believe in this situation, you actually said to this individual, you know, I have free will, and that's it. This relationship's over with. That's where I just got. So you walked off into your freedom, basically. Over the star, they were putting you in doubt. They were. I released the need to know all the answers. They were putting you in doubt. You was doubting yourself, basically. You was doubting your star ability because of what this person was doing to you from your past. Over the Hermit, we have happiness. So we're basically an happiness hater. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So you was aware that you've got to be happy. You know that happiness is what helps you to manifest, basically, over the Hermit. And this is what you were working on when you were in Hermit mode. You were working on bringing yourself back up into your happy place, you know, because I do believe that you could have handled this grief of the loss of the loved one, but this person, they just was throwing everything at you. And over the Temperance Angel, we have forgiveness. You moved away and you forgive this person. You basically moved away out of the situation. Okay, we're going to do these because I do think this is a relationship thing. And the cards have all been pre-shuffled before, so yeah, I do believe this is a relationship. I believe that you had someone in your energy that were causing you self-doubt and, you know, happiness haters, basically. Over the Star, we have success, personal or professional achievements, and that's what they were doing. They were trying to block your personal and your professional achievements. This person was. This is what they were doing. That's why they were causing you this grief, this anxiety. You know, they were trying to make you not be happy. Over the Hermit, self-doubt. So you went into hermit mode and you started to work on, you know, your feelings of inadequacy, what this person had installed into you. They started giving you self-doubt. You were doubting yourself. You were doubting the connection to your team, to, you know, you were doubting your insights, you were doubting your inspiration, you were doubting everything about yourself because of this person. And this is why you went into hermit mode. So you had to work on yourself there. You had to understand that, you know, it wasn't you. These feelings, thoughts and actions that you were getting wasn't yours. Over the Temperance Angel, we have Traveller, Wanderer with the Explorer. So I believe that you are some kind of an explorer, and that is what your destiny is going to bring to you. You're going to be travelling the world and giving out insights and knowledge of what you actually have. Or, you know, it's the Temperance Angel, so you're some sort of an healer. So whether you are, you know, like I said yesterday, you could be a plastic surgeon or an healer, like a Reiki master or any hostilic sort of way. But basically you will be traveling with your gifts. You will be traveling, and this is what was, you know, I think you've always known this. This was what you've always known that you were supposed to be doing. Over the Star, we have Archangel Ragiel with justice, discipline and harmony. So Archangel Ragiel came in and he brought in justice. He brought justice to this situation. He brought in the discipline and he brought in the harmony. And he was doing this so that you could sort of understand that it wasn't you, that it was this other individual, that, you know, there was no harmony. So the angels had to come in and bring you this harmony. They had to bring you the discipline to understand that this wasn't your thoughts, feelings and actions, basically. And, you know, you went into the Hermit and you've got relationship repeat, shift, release or enjoy. So there's going to be no relationship repeat, basically, from this relationship of your past. Over the Temperance Angel, we have Archangel Metatron with ancient wisdom and understanding. So Archangel Metatron actually recorded everything that was going on. He was there watching, and it's all been documented what this individual was actually doing to yourself. Over the Star, we have the Warrior, courage and taking on challenges. So because you are the Star, you were born the Star, you're a warrior, you know, you have courage. Courage has been, you were born with this courage, and you've always been able to take on challenges, being the warrior. And this is what this person was trying to stop, but you stepped up and you put yourself into your warrior mode, basically. Over the Hermit, we have energetic realm, life between lives. I believe that they were trying to stop your intuition. They were trying to stop you from being in connection with your team. And over the Temperance Angel, we have idyllic memories, peace, tranquility. So there was also trying to stop your peace, your tranquility, your harmony, you know. And this is the idyllic memories. They were trying to stop you from connecting to anything that was going to bring you forward into this Temperance Angel positioning, basically. They were trying to stop you from being peaceful, from being tranquil. But there is no peace and no tranquility for this individual. Over the Star, we have Archangel Aniel with joy, gratitude and intuition. So you had the angels there working with you. They were bringing you the intuition, and you know, you were so grateful and joyous of this, that your intuition was telling you. So you were knowing what was going on, basically. And I think that because you were listening to your intuition and you were being guided out of this situation, and in the Hermit mode we have lost, reversal of fortunes. So that's what they were trying for you, but it's reversed basically now. So everything that they were trying to do to you, they are now getting a loss and a reversal of fortunes. Over the Temperance Angel, we have Archangel Paniel with optimism and hope. So they didn't want you to be optimistic. They didn't want you to be hopeful that you was going to move off into this, you know, because we had the Wanderer, the Traveller, the Wanderer. They didn't want you to wander into the Traveller, Wanderer positioning, basically. And that's... They were basically trying to stop you. It's as if they were being controlling of your life. It's as if they were trying to control you, trying to control the narrative of your life, trying to, you know, put things into your head, basically. And we're gonna have a little look at the love sort of cards, and we'll see what's going on, because it is a relationship, this is. And we excuse me. I don't want something to get out. Over the Star, we have resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. So this is what they were doing. They were making you timid. They were trying to make you close in on yourself, because you have, you know, the grief. They wanted to try and stop you from grieving. They were trying to get you to suppress this grief, so you held it inside of you, because you've got to let things out, basically. And this is what they were trying to do, and they were trying to make you hold it all in. They were trying to make you become their secret admirer, so that you actually just worship them. And, you know, if you can see from the card, there she, they're there, and, you know, very stressful, very worried, very, like, up in their head, and don't know where to move, don't know where to turn. And I believe this is what this person was doing to you. They were putting you in some sort of restraint. Over the Hermit, we have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. Now, I always see this as creator with the footprints, you know, footprints in the sand. So you went into Hermit mode, and you was there in Hermit mode, and you were listening to creator and your team, and they were guiding you in the right direction. They were showing you where you're supposed to be going next, you know. And it's got another time, and I believe that this relationship was from another time. It could have been a past relationship that, you know, it's feeling very karmic, basically, that this person was about, you know, in other times, and they basically followed you. Over the Temperance Angel, we have obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. So that's what I said. They were trying to make you, the Temperance Angel, obsessed over them. Whatever they were doing things to make you insecure. You know, I believe they had addictions. They were trying to get you addicted to them, to be an addictive personality. And you're not addictive personality if you're the Temperance Angel, obviously. Over the Star, we have shocking, turmoil, trouble, unaccepted. So this is what they were doing. They were bringing in all this turmoil, and they were trying to... that it's got it on the reverse, because I believe that whatever was happening, they were saying that it was you. So they were gaslighting you, they were lying, you know, they were doing a role reversal, basically. Everything that you was going through was what this person was like, all these insecurities, and they were trying to put all these insecurities and doubts on you, on yourself, you know. over the Hermit, we have peace, balance, harmony and friendship. So yeah, in Hermit mode, that's what you did. You balanced yourself, you started to harmonise yourself. And I do believe that you met new friends as well. Once you got out of this situation, I believe that it took you a while to heal from what this person did to you, be it a male or a female, because what they were doing, they were trying to put insecurities into you, into your head, into, you know, your thoughts, feelings and actions. Over the Temperance angel, there's chasing, pursuit, really, I'm going to say pursuit, chasing. So you're not pursuing this person. They was expecting you to pursue them. I believe that you walked away from this relationship and you totally blocked out all contact, and they wanted you to chase them, even though you was the one who ended the relationship. And you said, you know, and you used your will, your free will, and you initiated your free will to get out of this relationship, you know, and they expected you to chase them, basically. Over the star, we have mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. And this is what they were trying to make you. They were trying to make you a victim. They were trying to make you lose connection with your soul, you know. They were trying to really put you down, put you in self-doubt, make you make mistakes, basically, make you make all the wrong moves so that you wasn't this star quality. We have over the Hermit influences, attachments, third parties and peers. So this individual who you were with, it's got the infinity symbol. It wasn't an infinite thing. It was more than likely an infinite thing because they'd been following you through your past lives. But they had third parties, you know, and I think you understood this. And they were listening to their peers and they were listening to these third party attachments that they actually had. They had a lot of influence, basically. Over the Temperance angel, we have exhaustion, depletion, drained, a long journey. This is what they were trying to do to you. They were trying to deplete you. They were trying to drain you. But now this is happening to this person, basically. Over the star, we have the divine masculine, yang, masculine energy. So either yourself, I think yourself, or the person involved was a divine masculine. Yeah, it's come on the upright. But if it's yourself, you're the divine masculine. But I believe that this person is not a divine masculine, so that's for them. So you are like the divine masculine star, basically. Over the Hermit, we've got open, expecting, faith and manifesting. So yeah, you went into Hermit mode and you, like, again, faith, you was there with Creator. You were learning, you know, you were upgrading on yourself. You had outside influences that were trying to interfere with you, but all the time you remained hopeful and you had faith. And, you know, you went into the Hermit mode and you started manifesting, basically. You started manifesting your future without this individual around you. Over the Temperance angel, we have possibilities, free-spirited, adventure and risk. Now, that fell on the travel card, didn't it? So that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to stop you from being a free-spirited adventurer, someone who takes risks. That's what they were trying to stop you from becoming or from doing, you know. Because I believe in the beginning when you met this individual that, you know, they were saying that it's all the same, we're the same, but I don't think there was at all. Over the star, we have art fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions and messed up. And that's what they were doing. They were sending mixed signals. They were blocking, you know, they were blocking your emotions and they were trying to mess you up, basically. They were, you know, they were messing with your mind, this individual was. We have spying, social networking, This is what they were doing when you were in a hermit mode. Because they couldn't find you, they were spying on you. They were trying to check out your social media. They were anything, like if they knew people who knew you, or they were asking about you, they were trying to find out information. Because you were in hermit mode, you know, you basically blocked and shut yourself down from everything and started to work on yourself. Over the Temperance Angel, we have running, ghosting, disappearing. Yeah, so that was it. You know, either they ghosted you, or you ghosted them, or you both ghosted each other, basically. And you disappeared, you were gone, you know, and that's why they were spying, because you weren't there, you wasn't there. You basically run from this relationship. I believe that this was one of the worst relationships that you've ever actually been in, because of what they put you through. We have over the star, we have karma, consequences, cause and effects, and debts. So this is not for you, basically, but this person now, they're receiving their karma. They're receiving consequences for the things that they did to you. I do believe that they are in debt because of I believe that they probably had debts when they came into your energy, and this is why, you know, they were they were taking from you. They were taking whatever they could from you, you know, whether it was resources, money, energy, whatever. They were taking. That's all that they were there for, and they're getting karma for this. They're basically losing everything because they have a lot of karmic debts to repay. We have over the hermit, we have abandoned, left out and walked away in the cold. So they felt abandoned when you went into the hermit mode. They felt, you know, that because you walked away, they felt left out. But the way they were treating you, basically, what was you expected to do? Over the Temperance Angel, we have a curse, X, witchcraft, and negative mind. So they were trying to X you, they were trying to put curses on you. This is just like the way they were interfering with your mind, creating mind fog, illusions, lying, and basically it looks as though they were cheating also. But this is what they were doing, and you know, that's like a curse in itself, unless they did do some sort of witchcraft. But basically, because you're the Temperance Angel, that none of that worked. And the star, obviously, whatever they were sending to you, it was just bouncing back on them, bouncing back at them straight away, immediately. Whether you were still in their energy at the time, and you noticed, you know, they probably were having a lot of headaches, and they needed to take headache tablets, and they seemed a bit like stressed and everything. But this is because of everything that they were doing to you. And it was like they didn't understand that whatever they were doing to you was actually bouncing back at them straight away. You know, you had to get yourself out of this situation, to be fair, because I believe that this person had a lot of karmic debt when they came into your energy, whether they are the divine masculine, or, you know, fallen divine masculine, or wherever, or you are the divine masculine. This is what happened. You know, they were missing you, desiring you, thinking about you, craving you. But I think that this is the type of a personality that they are. They're a craving. They're full of desires. So they were, like I said, with others. They were desiring others. They wasn't thinking about you. They had more, you know, they were craving others. They were desiring other energies rather than your own. Over the hermit, we have bitterness, resentment, anger, hateful words. So yeah, this is what they were giving you. This is what they were doing to you. They were being angry. They were, you know, saying nasty things to you. They hurtful words that hurt, that cut. I mean, they had a very sharp tongue, and with the star, you know, that's very air energy, isn't it? So, you know, with their mind, their tongue, they're very sharp-witted, and this is what I believe they were doing to you. They were manipulating you and being very, very good with their words to bring you down, basically. Over the Temperance Angel, we have silence, frozen, no words, Stonewall. So you started to ignore this person. you you actually, you know, you listened and you understood. And in the finish, what they were doing is it just came, it was on and on and on. So you started to ignore them, you know, and you didn't speak to them, you know, and it's got frozen. But I believe that that's what they were, the spell work that they were trying to do, like frozen spells. They were trying to do frozen spells to freeze you in a state of being of the grief which we had at the beginning. They were trying to freeze you in that bad energy so that you couldn't actually move forward and step forward into your star positioning. And over the star we have clinging, holding on, obsessing and spying. Yeah, so I believe that they had other people that were holding on to them. They had past relationships that were spying and obsessing, and they were holding on to this energy, but this energy was also holding on to them. This energy never ever let people, places and things from their past go. They kept holding on to them, you know. It was like they've got this little black book where they, you know, they've got all these names and they go through the names and then, oh yeah, I'll see how they're doing and we'll get in touch with them today and we'll go and, you know, with them. And then that's what they were doing, and they should have left all of this behind. Instead of leaving it all behind, they brought it into your relationship. And I believe because you are very healing and very a good person, you know, you knew what was going on, but you're not a type of person who wants conflict, and you didn't bring conflict to this person even though you knew what was going on. I believe that you were questioning them about what they were doing, and you were saying, you know, you've got to get rid of these old energies, you know, why are they around you? And they were absolutely totally denying it, but they wasn't, you know, they were still doing it. They were still chasing and clinging on to people, places and things from the past. Over the Hermit we have conflict, clashing, differences and incapacity. This relationship, once you went into your Hermit mode, you realise that you know the differences between you, and you realise that you wasn't compatible at all with this energy. But at the time, because of everything that they were sending to you, because of all the mind fog and all the interference and everything, the lying and the cheating that they were basically doing, you know, you couldn't see clearly. But obviously once you did go into hermit mode, you could see everything that had been done, and you know, it was all brought out to you into the open, and you know, you started to heal yourself from all of this situation of the past. You have foundation, established family and security. So yeah, they were trying to bring terrors to your life. Basically, they were trying to break your foundation, to stop you from connecting to your family, to your friends, to anything that gave you joy, peace and happiness, you know, and security. And now all their foundations are basically gone. We do know it was a divine masculine, so I don't know if I'm going to go any more. Emotional storms, turmoil, instability, affected. Then we have clarity, truth, indecision, in honesty. There wasn't very honest. Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. So yeah, I do believe you have a soulmate coming in. I do believe you have a soulmate coming in. See where else we're going. So basically, they were just trying to cause conflicts in your life to bring you down and to stop you from shining. They were very jealous of you, very envious of you, and that's just fell out. So yeah, I do believe that you have got a soulmate coming in. You have a new love coming in who's very connected, very at one, and creation. We've got creation at the bottom, so I believe that this is going to be a divine union. Creator himself is sending you someone beautiful in. You know, this other energy was a waste of space, to be fair. So you've got a nice soulmate coming in, which is really good, and that's being sent from Creator himself. So it's protected, it's divinely protected, this new union that you're going to be going into. Over the star, we have quest. So it was basically something that you had to do for Creator. And I think this is why he's bringing you a new soulmate, because this was basically to bring this energy out into the light and to make others see what they're actually like, to understand that they lie, cheat, manipulate, that they're not in a one-on-one relationship with anyone, that they are going to try and put you down, and you know they're going to be moving from one to another, one to another, one to another, and there is, you know, there is a lot of karma that this individual has got to pay back now, for not just yourself, but for all the other people, places and things that they've been doing wrong to, basically. Over the Hermit, yeah, you started working on yourself, and you've got miracles coming. You've got miracles coming to you now because of this, what you actually did for Creator, for helping Creator to bring this person out into the light, and for it all to see, basically, for their mask to fall off. Over the Temperance Angel, there will be no impasse. No one is going to be able to stop what's coming for you now. You have got a free run, basically. You're there freely to go and, you know, forward. We have Joy. They were trying to stop you from being happy. Rejection, and you rejected this energy. And we have Impatience, and that's what I say about, that's the Moon again, and there's Creator watching, and he knew everything that was going on because they was doing something under the Moon. I believe that they were impatient after you'd ended this situation, because they knew you were the star, and they knew you were shining, you were going to shine, and that's why they did the spell work, because of you ending the relationship. They wanted to put, you know, to block you, stop you from anything, basically, that was going to be good in your life. Over the Star, we have mysticism. So they didn't believe that you could see. They didn't believe that you could hear your team, that you had insights and inspiration, basically. They didn't believe that. They didn't believe, but I also believe that they knew. They didn't believe you were as good as you are, but they tried to stop this. Even with everything that they were doing, they couldn't stop it. They couldn't stop who you were. They couldn't stop you from seeing. This is what they were trying to do. They were trying to stop you from actually seeing that they were lying, cheating, and being deceitful. Complacency of the Hermit. So, you know, in Hermit, you started to think about everything. You spent time on yourself. You started to ground yourself. And, you know, that's the root chakra, basically. So you started to ground yourself, and you started to work on yourself in your Hermit mode. And your prayers were answered because you are the Temperance Angel, basically. And over the Star, you persevered through everything that this person was putting you through. They weren't impartial to anything. They, you know, they were here, there and everywhere, but you've got impartiality. You know right from wrong. You know your left from your right. You know your good from your bad. You know your light from your darkness. And, you know, this is what you were learning. You were learning about all this, you know, how to balance, how to bring everything out, how to balance yourself, how to be in the very now moment. Over the Temperance, we have grief. So, yeah, that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to cause you grief, the Temperance Angel. They were trying to put you into and keep you into a state of grief, basically. Let's do some angel cards, and then we're going to close the reading. So we'll do the sigils. We'll do some sigils. I haven't had the sigils out for a while, so we'll do those first. But yeah, they were just trying to stop you, basically. I do believe you are the Divine Masculine, or they were fallen. No, not a very Divine Masculine at all. We have Pleasure and Zachiel over the Star. So there is no, they came in for pleasure. You know, they they tried to use sexual energy to trap you, basically, but there was no pleasure in it. You kind of knew what they were doing, basically. Over the Hermit, we have Gabriel with prophecy. So it wasn't prophesied for this person to, you know, win, basically. This person was never going to stop you from being the star, stop you from shining. The Temperance Angel, we have Uriel with idol. So that's what, you know, they were trying to get you to idolize them, to put them on a pedestal, to just be with them. They were very controlling, basically, but there was none of that happening. Over the Star, we have Zachiel with Beloved. So you always believed, you've got the unicorn there, and you've always been with love and connected with love. So you are a beloved one of Creator. That's what I'm picking up from this, the star energy. You are beloved and you are loved by all, basically. Over the Hermit, we have Gabriel with illumination. So there is no illumination for these people. They cannot no longer see what you're doing or anything, and that's what that's why they were trying to find you in, you know, social media and all this and spying on you. But that was all been blocked. They can no longer see you. Over the Temperance Angel, we have Aniel with victory, and there will be no victory for these individuals. So we'll do the Angels of Atlantis, and we'll see what we've got there. Okay. Over the Star, we have Aniel with willpower. So you had the willpower to see this through. You know, they were trying to block you, but you had willpower. You always had willpower, being the Star. You have Aniel with hope. You remained hopeful when you were in Hermit mode. Metatron with mercy. Over the Temperance Angel. So you also, because you are a Temperance Angel, you ask Creator for mercy, to be merciful on these people, even though they'd done all of this to you, even though they were trying to mess you up and stop you, you still remained merciful. You still asked Creator to be merciful upon them. Over the Star, we have transmutation. So yeah, you transmuted all of this bad energy. I believe that you were actually transmuting this energy as it was happening, and that at a stage and at a point in it, you went into silence and you stopped talking about things, and you didn't tell these individuals what you were up to. Basically, you were just transmuting the energy, and you allowed them to think that you were still in grief. In the Hermit mode, we have surrender. So once you were in Hermit mode, you actually did. You surrendered. You surrendered to Creator. You surrendered to Source. You surrendered to everything. Over the Temperance Angel, we have benediction, which is Creator, Source. So you are at one with Creator, with Source. And because of that, and because you overpowered, you won. You had the willpower, and you overpowered these people with who you are. You know, because of you doing this, and because of you bringing them out into the light, so everyone could see what kind of a person they actually was. Creator's sending you a beautiful, beautiful soulmate. So over the Star, we have the Empress. You know, you're fertile, Emperor, Empress, you know, and you're fertile with all new, beautiful beginnings, new insights. And we also have the High Priestess, the High Priestess in Hermit mode. So that's, you know, that's what you did. You went into Hermit mode and you learned. You learned about a lot of things. You have the owl coming in with the wisdom, and you were learning so much when you were in this Hermit mode, because of, you know, this is what you needed to do. It was something you needed to do to move forward in life, away from this old energy, basically. Over the Temperance Angel, we have the World. So basically, the world is your oyster. You've got some beautiful cards out there with the Star, the Empress, the Temperance Angel, the High Priest, the High Priestess, and the World. So everything basically that this individual tried to stop you from becoming and seeing and doing and everything. It was a big fail, you know. From myself, from my team, and from Creator, we wish you unconditional love, light, and healing energy. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.